Good morning. Hello, everyone. Grab a cup, join me, wait for it to go woo, and it's doing it. There we go. All right. So it's telling me that I have 14 people here. So it's time to do the Sunday live from Christi's closet. If you're new here, this is the time where everybody guesses what's in this cup. What flavor coffee and what flavor creamer is in my cup today wins you a spot on the bracket board, which I have to tell you, we're going to try and finish today. Yes, we are. At least I'm going to try. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Or if you don't want, or you already have a spot on that bracket board, then you could pick something out of the Christmas basket or the pink basket, which is sitting down there. So the question of the morning is, does anybody know what day it is? What day is it? What is today, I should say? What is today? Come on. And now you've got two things to guess. And I was going to use that as the coffee story too. What day is today? And what kind of coffee is this? It's race day. Yeah. Yes, it is. But the race today doesn't count. It was race day yesterday too. Okay, I'll just have to say this. My horse Journalism was second in the Derby. You remember that? If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, then you would have known that I picked Journalism to win the Derby. He got second. To yesterday in the Preakness, put his shoulders through, his nose through any hole he could find, and continued on to end up winning the race. He had to catch the leader, and Sandman was coming up behind him. So how was that? That makes me excited about the Belmont, because he has stamina. He's got heart. He's just exactly why I picked him. Yay, Journalism. Take that, Baffert. Oh, did I say that? Oh my. I always pick the horse with the heart. At least I try to. Anyway, I thought we were going to get disqualified because, you're not supposed to be in another horse's space. And technically, that was the roughest bumping we've ever seen without being disqualified. Of course, again, if you think about it, in hundreds of years, they didn't get disqualified ever. Just that 1 year. Yeah, Sandman was the gray. And, a lot of times grays seem to be there. Whenever you turn around, they sneak up on you. Okay, enough horse talk. We all know that I'm into that. Nobody knows what today is, though. Come on. It's not that hard. And it's not race day. No, that's not what I was trying to say. Well, if you don't know, well, then I'll just skip coffee talk and go on to the next. No. But I will talk about it as soon as I see if anybody's on the right track. Nobody's even guessing what today is other than race day that I saw. At least I'm trying to watch the chat. No, that's September. I'm a Virgo. National Coffee Day. That's a heck of a guess. It really is. Anniversary. Um, eh, not exactly. No, not exactly. I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes to think of that, and then I'm going to go ahead and there we go. There we go. She has just about nailed it. Just about nailed it. Okay, so no, it's not the podiversary. It isn't, because that is in November. It is Thanksgiving. I started the actual channel when I decided to do the trade. What was it? 24 Days of Christmas swap with Christi from Doddles, and we started thinking that we should start in December 1st. So I did the launch of the channel on Thanksgiving, like Black Friday or something, right around there. And that's the start of the channel. But then I went and I did lives with Miss Kim. Yeah, I did. And then we went on to, I was too busy on Saturday. I couldn't figure out a way to get with her because she's on the West Coast and I was on the East Coast. So yes, that prompted the lives to go and start. And if you look at this book here has every live that I ever did in here. And if you go back here and you look at the first page of this book, it says test live was Tuesday, December 2020. Tuesday, December 2020. And then the next live was live number 2, I say in the book, but I don't write a lot about it. I just write a lot about the number 2. And then January 10th was number 3. So today is the 200th live show. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. So this book is full. And, you know, there, it says the dates on them, but I'm going to have to put a year here so that, yeah. But it always tells you who won what. Yeah. Every single day of the lives is in this book. And it looks like I'm just about ready to call this book at an end here. I've got 1, 2, 3, like 4 more I could do in here. But the 200th live. And you know how many years it takes to get 52? 1 year, 52. So 200 would take 4 years, but it actually went over 4 years because, yes, isn't that awesome? Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe it either. No wonder everybody is used to being here on Sunday because we've done it 200 times already. Okay. All right. Go ahead and keep guessing what kind of coffee's in here. And we've been doing brackets the whole entire live, right? We've been doing make-alongs. This will be number 55 make-along. And it's a cuddle along. And I'm going to show you a couple things that I actually worked on in the last week. I've got like six, I don't know, 6 or 7 items I'm working on, but they've been, some get love one day a week, some don't get any. I'm going to show you my Superbly Simple and show you that there is a little bit of love on here. This is the Bernat. Remember the Bernat Sport Ombre twist? I didn't remember this, but last Saturday was my 3rd visit to Joann's, and I did not go yesterday. Nope, I didn't. But when I was in there that last weekend, I did see one of these that was a different color. So this was a Sport Ombre twist in a gray and a black. I saw they had that. And they only had like 2 or 3 left, but I wasn't going to get it because, like we had the gray and the black going on in my daughter's blanket that I have not finished, and now it's getting warm. It'll get love. It'll get love eventually. So here's the Superbly Simple. It's got a couple more rows on it. And yeah, it's a lovely yarn to do this with, I think. You picked up the ice cream? All right. So yeah, I didn't do a lot, but I figured if I did any, I should show it, right? Yeah, so orange. I don't know if this is sherbet, so I don't know if you call that orange, but it has yellow and white marling. It has the raspberry and white marling. So it makes it look orange, but it's actually not. It's yellow. Yeah. Okay. So that was one that I did actually have some love on. And then let's see, what else did I? Oh, I did a little bit on the C2C. So we're getting down there. I've probably got 1 or 2 more rows. Yeah. And then I can start the other way. So how big is it going to end up being? It's getting there. It's turning out really nice. I'm really liking this one. And this drape is good, I think. So this is the Ice Yarns Puzzle Baby, right? So okay, just a second, Deb. You don't have to do it again. All right, so these are definitely lovely choices, I think. Sometimes I don't choose the right choice when I do a project with stripes. Just saying. But this one's turning out great. And like I said, about 2 more rows and I should be able to use the second skein. There's only 2 skeins of that, so the blanket's only going to be so big, and then we'll do a border in light blue. All right, so we have some winners. Okay, Charlene, apparently we've got Charlene winning the coffee, and that is cinnamon bun coffee with hazelnut creamer. That is Charlene. And then we have Debbie W, who won the, I wanted Miss Deb to watch for someone putting in the comments the 200 live show. And apparently Debbie W won that. So, Charlene, what are we doing today? Are we live on this bracket board? I'm going to have to go and look to see who's live real quick and give you some numbers so that either one of you can choose that. So we have on the top of the board, Hope and Teresa. That's the top. Those are in the finals. Then down here we have Chera, Ravini, and Lori Armstrong. That's on the left. On the right, we have Frida, Linda H., and Joanne. So, Charlene, do you want to be in that bracket there? Or do you want something out of either one of the baskets? Okay, she wants a bracket number. I didn't say the bracket numbers. Duh, why didn't I? Bracket numbers are number 15, 25, 26, or 29. There's only 4 left, Charlene. 4 numbers left. I like this coffee a lot. I know it's really, really good. All right, she wants number 26. All right, so number 26 is Charlene. I'll put Charlene's name right on here. Okay. Now, that does not, believe it or not, does not create a roll-off. So there it sits for 2 seconds. All right. Now, let's think about who else could get a spot on there. Now, I normally draw for the cuddle along right at the beginning of the show. So, because the 200th winner, Debbie, needs to go in there real quick, we'll wait and do that. So, what would you like, Debbie? Debbie W wins the she said it was the 200th live show. That means it's a special show. So we gave her a chance to pick a bracket number or something out. Okay, number 25. All right, Deb. Okay, so I'm going back to get the board again. We'll bring it over here now. Okay. I got things over sitting here that I don't want to trip over. Okay. So if we give Debbie W number 25, what that does is it creates a roll-off. So I have to back out of my wheel and go to this one. No. Yeah, this one. Okay. Now I have to put in Charlene and Debbie. And I did turn some of that down so we could see. I have to hit this one right in the middle. All right, 25 and 26 is rolling off. And the winner is the winner is Charlene. All right. Sorry about that, Deb. Charlene moves on. And now we have to put in who she rolls off against, and that is Frida. Okay, so now I do it again. Here's Frida and Charlene. Okay. All right, let's see. And in a minute, I'm going to show you all the prizes for the roll-up, for the bracket game. Who moves on is Frida. See that? Frida moves on. Ooh. All right. Sorry, Charlene. Frida C. Okay. Now I can put this back up. Now. All right. So let's just quick go over this. For today's show, we have number 15 right here left, right? And number 29 right here left. So we will have a winner today We'll stay on here until we get one. Okay? And that is exciting. I'm excited about it. On the 200th show? Heck yeah! I mean, that's why I said this morning, oh my gosh, how perfect did that round up to that? Okay. What we have to do now is we have to talk about the I showed you. Okay. The third item. We have to talk about the third item. All right. So before I go on to the wheel of names for the cuddle along, because that's next, I just want to show you an update on this sweater. So this is a sweater out of the Baby Crochet textured book. Yep, that one. Yeah, okay. All right, so it is got my, wait a minute here. Where is the picture of the sweater? Here it is. Here's the picture, and this is the ruffle one. The ruffle sweater. Okay. And I'm doing it with the baby bunny. I'm crocheting it. It's a crocheted with the baby bunny. So this is Big Twist Baby Bunny. It's a 1 and a super fine 1. And it's super soft, right? And this colorway is a peach. All right. How far am I? I'm using an E. I believe that is. Yeah, 3.5. 3.5. All right. And I have it in that bag from Joann's. You guys, everybody, yeah. All right. Nobody bought them in my store for the longest time. I don't know if they're gone yet because I didn't go yesterday. Imagine that. Okay. So I'm doing this sweater in the baby bunny. So here is an update. We got a shadow. When they see that texture. So there is the texture. Let's, you know what? Put it on the dang hanger. If I can. There. Okay, let's see if I can. It's still a shadow. Son of a gun. It's going to be a shadow today. Look at that shadow. Unbelievable. You know. Okay. That's about. Can you see that texture? Okay, so the sleeves, I just started this sleeve I have one row, I think, on this sleeve. But look at that. All right, so what I did was I paired it with one of the mohairs on the bottom ribbing. So see how it gets a little bit darker on the bottom? Yep. So I did the ribbing with that. And it's the colored one, right? How cool. And I'll do that on the edges of the sleeves too. Just a little, making it mine, right? Yeah. All right. So I'll put that away and I will draw a winner for the random cuddle along for this week. And maybe that person will want a spot on the bracket board. Okay. This book fits right in this bag. The book, and it stands up. Oh, I love it. I love this bag for using that book. Whatever. The ruffle is, they haven't, I'm going by the book, and the ruffle is not part of it yet. They have not gone to that. The sleeves are next. So I'll be putting that in the ruffle. Yes, I will. I'll be putting that extra mohair in there. All right, so let's do a draw for today's cuddle along. I've got 20 names in here. What's the cuddle along? Everyone knows. If you don't know, I'll tell you here. We have many crochet alongs, knit alongs, whatever choice that you want to do in the cuddle along is fine. You can do knit or crochet, but you have to have 3 baby items made in the months of April, May, and June. And you need to post them on my Facebook group, which is linked down below. Throughout those 3 months, on Sunday, I do a random draw. So even if you don't have a finished item, you get in the random. And that is on Sunday. If you want to be in the grand prize drawing, you need to have 3 baby makes done in those months and post them. All right, so we're doing a random today. There's 20 people in here. Let's spin it. Oh, I know you're always making Ravini. Making beach pants. Oh my gosh, is that going to be an adult pair or a baby pair or what? We have a winner. It is Cindy King. Cindy King, you're the winner today for the cuddle along. So, isn't that cool? All right, so Cindy King, what do you want to do? Do you want a spot on that bracket board? There are 2 left, number 15 and number 20, whatever I said, 29. Oh, it's for an adult. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Or you could take something out of the baskets, right? Let's see what Cindy picks. Bracket 29. All right. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Oh, it's exciting, Deb. It's exciting, Linda. Okay, we're going to do the next bracket spot and get a final finalist here. Okay, so we're going to put Cindy King into this bracket, and that bracket now will be finished. So I know I don't give you a close-up here. So Cindy's name is going in here, and it's going against Linda. So this bracket is the one we're going to finish right now. So far, we have Hope and Teresa in the finals. And then who else is still live on the left hand is Chera, Ravini, and Lori Armstrong. So now Cindy's name goes on number 25. And what that does is it leaves a roll-off. Oh, I was like, where's my wheel? It leaves a roll-off between Cindy and Linda. So we put Cindy and Linda in here. And we'll find out. 200th live show. Yeah. All right. Who moves on is Cindy. Oh my gosh. Linda, you got knocked off again. All right. There's one more chance. Cindy King moves on. And now the bottom part of the bracket, she will go up against Miss Joanne. Okay. Joanne is going in the wheel. Here's the wheel. Joanne and Cindy. Woohoo! Let's go. Drum roll again. I have a winner, and it is Joanne. Joanne is going to go up against, oh my gosh, is this ever on the edge? Love it. Sorry, Cindy. Uh-oh. It's all in the fun of the game, I know. All right, so now I have to take Cindy out. And the last leg of this bracket is where Frida just won, and she will go up against Joanne. So here we go. Frida and Joanne. Here we go. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. It's Frida. It's Frida. Okay. All right. Sorry, Joanne. Darn it. Everybody can't win. But if you enter in a lot of stuff, you do end up winning some things. So let's go ahead and put our finalist in here. And it is Frida. So we have 3 finalists now. We have Hope, Teresa, and Frida. Okay, way to go. Thank you guys for playing. How fun is this? All right, so now all we have to do now, by the end of the show, we will do this. We will fill number 15 in. We'll roll off. Whoever is number 15 will roll off against Ravini. And then that winner will roll off against Chera. And then that will move that person into the finals. And the finals will be those 4. And what are they going to win? What will they win? Okay, that 4th drawing, or that 4-person drawing, will be the yarns I picked out for the grand prize. And I'm just going to real quick show. Now, if Cindy would have won, and she still could win. She probably wouldn't have wanted to win her own items. So she donated these. And this is a little pouch to put your notions in. And it has my logo on that Cindy made me. It also has another little container that Cindy made for your stitch markers, which has stitch markers in it. It has some of the ones that you associate with my channel, like a snowman, right? Turn around here, Mr. Snowman. There he is. A purple heart. A smiley face for Smile Mail. And a horse, because I am a cowgirl. Okay. So those are the 4 stitch markers that are in here. There are a couple other little tidbits in there, but they are not special. And then the yarns. We have 2 yarns from Yarnable. The first one was way back. Let me see. Is this the newest one? Yeah. Straighten Your Crown was way back. This was yellow. And then I put in the newest one, which is this one with the new label. And this one was May 2025. So these 2 yellows are in the finals for the bracket. If you are a winner and you don't want to win the Yarnable yarn, it is a wool. So soft. It's a 3 or plush DK, and it's superwash merino and nylon. If you don't want to win the Yarnable and you are the winner, well, we'll figure something out. Yes, we will. We will figure it out. But that is the grand prize, and I plan on giving that away today. All right, where were we? We did pull that cut along. Okay, well, you know what? Let's make a yarn deal. Let's do that. Huge, something I have been doing for 200 lives, maybe longer. don't know. But it is definitely a half an hour into the show where I say to my friend Deb, who's been with me the entire time, yeah, she is my very first moderator ever on the Facebook page, which is linked below. You do have to be a member to do a lot of stuff. She's marking the chat, and what that is for is you to put in the chat. Now, you have to have New York State. I always say that, New York State. No, you have to have United States address. Link it below, or I mean, not link it below. I'm excited. She's marking the chat. We want to do our Let's Make a Yarn deal. So you want to put in your favorite color yarn, your favorite weight of yarn in the comments now. Make sure you're on live chat. Everybody knows how to play. Yes, you do. Try to stump me. Try to see if I cannot find the yarn that you are asking. And it's okay to stump me. I'll come up with something to show on the channel for you to decide whether you want it or whether you would rather that last spot on the bracket board today, or something out of one of these baskets that you might have seen in there. Yeah. I'm crazy today, right? I am, but it's a special day. 200 lives. Who does this? I do miss some Sundays, so I do. It's telling me that was 5 years ago, right? 4 years? Yeah, 4 years ago so December 2020. So January 2021 is when I started the lives. And it's just now May 25. So for 4 years in a 200 episode, that's crazy. Just crazy. All right. So if you have been following all the videos on the channel, then you will know that there is a giveaway. There is. Yesterday's video has a giveaway in it. They're always unannounced. They're secret. If you are a regular watcher, then you know that a lot of times when I have a haul or I buy yarn from somewhere, I don't use it and I draw a winner from the comments on the haul opening, and then I'll use the yarn afterwards once I know which ones I can use, because I always give you a color choice. That video is on the playlist that says yarn hauls. Thanks, Charlene. And it will be drawn in about a week. So make sure you go watch that video and watch it and make a comment if you want to win, if you want to enter. And again, United States address. 21 entries is all I got. Holy cow. There's 11 other people here that are just watching and lurking. Or they're probably working on something, right? Gonna get ready to go through the yarn, Christi's Closet, and find a yarn for our winner today as soon as I get one. And then we will go on to the finish of that bracket board. So don't go away. I did pick out some yarn for the grand prize of the cuddle along. I did. I put another one of those bags in the grand prize of the cuddle along, so that's going in there. And I picked out some more of that ice yarns in the blue and yellow colorway. Yeah. And that is, those two skeins are going into the bag for the cuddle along. And here is the tote bag that it is in. So all of that is the grand prize for the cuddle along. And then I started another one. I have a red one going. I'm not going to show you what's going on in there yet, but all right, Victoria is the winner, and I know. I happen to know that that's who that is. And she wants a number 3 or number 4 in blue. Okay. All right, let's see what we can find, Victoria. Play me some Van Halen. Yeah. Roll it. And I will go searching around for some blue yarn. I always pick that out every time somebody says blue. So now it's 3 or a 4. 3 or 4. Choose any color blue, right? Yeah, any color blue. Any color. Huh. Not an easy one when all of you like blue and you've been killing it. Oh. Huh. Boy, I'm telling you, a lot of blues are missing here. Oh, I've got one. We got to talk about this one. We will. All right, there's 2. They're blue, but they're, yeah. Well, it is a special show today, so we'll bring out a bougie one. Yeah. What the hell? Why not? Okay. Okay, I think I got some. Okay, we have to make it hard. We always have to make it hard, right? That's part of this game. It's fun for me, it's fun for you. It creates some content that's different, I hope, than everybody else. Okay. Yeah, Steve needs an email. I need to email him. All right. So, first one that I picked out was this big twist. I know it looks white, right? But it's blue. It's blue. Look at that. This is a, now don't say which one you want yet, Victoria. This one is big twist, 100% acrylic. Yep. And the color is speckle blues. Speckle blues. So there's number 1. Number 2 is the anti-pilling Premier Everyday. Now that was a number 4, by the way. This is a number 3, Everyday DK Prints. And this one is Leapfrog. It is blue, dark blue, or pastel blues, let's just say, with a little gray in it. And this one is by Premier. It's a number 3. Correct. There's the second choice. The third choice is a really dark blue. This is a Citizen Yarn Citizen Harmony DK. It is a deep sea colorway, dark blue. It is made up of dun, da, da, da. Tell me what it is. 50% wool and 50% acrylic. That is kind of funny. Yep. So what are we going to get today? Or she can trade up all these and say the heck with it. I want something out of the basket. I want that spot on the bracket board. Or something out of the pink basket, right? Okay. Now drum roll. Let's see what Victoria has decided to do. How fun is this? I know I brought that anti-pilling out a couple times, but yeah, she's having a hard time. Either that or she lost the internet. I hope not. Anything can happen, and it has on the show. She's going to take the spot on the bracket board, you guys. Who wouldn't, right? I think I would too. I think I would. All right, so let's put these down for a minute. Gonna put these down for a minute. I got my extra hangers out here because I was okay. Yeah, I was fixing to show that sweater and got over it. Okay, put these down because every time I don't, it flies all over the place. Okay, here we go. We're going to get the board. Victoria's taking that last spot. Oh, set me right up to do this. Okay. So we're going to put Victoria's name right up here on number 15. And Lori Armstrong has been on number 16 for weeks and weeks. Right? Okay. Get out that wheel again. And we're going to put in, take all these names out. Joanne and Frida are out. Victoria and Lori. Okay, my racing friend. Okay, here we go. Victoria and Lori. And I'm biased. I'm not biased. I don't care who wins. I love you all. I wish I could give everybody something. Lori beat you out. Wah, wah. Oh my gosh, that was heartbreaking is what that is. All right. I know we can't all be winners. I know. But you know what? I'm going to stop right here before I do the next drawing. And I'm going to ask Miss Victoria, if you had to choose between these three choices, okay, which one would you have picked, Victoria? Which one would you have picked? I hope she didn't walk away from her screen. Which one would you have picked, Victoria, if you had picked one of these? The leapfrog? Okay. It's yours. Okay. This is yours, Victoria. You still win. Okay. Hey, it's my channel and my game, and I can do what I want to do. So there you go. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to The next spot is Lori against Ravini. Okay. All right, here we go. Lori and Ravini are going up for the next spot, and that one is going to be against Chera. Okay. It is Lori. Lori is moving on. Sorry, Ravini. Oh, my goodness. Lori is hot at the moment. Okay. Let's take Ravini out and put Chera in. Is Chera here today? She better be. She better be here. Okay, Lori and Chera. Woohoo! Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. And Lori moves on again. Oh, I'm sorry, Chera. Sorry. Okay, Lori, you stayed all the way through to the finals. Okay, but before we do the finals, right? Stop the presses. We will do these finals. We will. I just want to say something. Oh, yes. I want to tell you about my finishes for the week. Yeah. What do you mean you want me to keep going? If you win the lottery, you let me know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm putting in the names so it'll sit here while I talk. Okay. All right. Suspense. That's right. It was a buildup of this bracket game for how many months? When? Yeah, I know you would. Okay, so what did I finish this week? Well, if you're new here, you may not know that we have monthly challenges. We have a hat of the month. You make a hat, crochet it, knit it, whatever, and enter it in the Facebook group post for hats, and more hats. It's been going on for 4 years as well, something like that. 5 years. I don't even know. Maybe 5 years. We've been making hats. Yeah. And this month, I'm making the snowy season hat by MJ's Off the Hook. And I am using the yarn of the month. And it is the Pioneer Woman in this orange colorway. Yeah. Scary, right? Scary. I know, because it's going to stripe funny. And then the solid peach, and more peach for May. Gosh, I don't know what came over me, but everything I make is peach. Yay. That's awesome. If you have an entry every single month, you get in the bonus prize, which is what I was working on with the red bag over here. This is one of the bonus prize, and it's one of the it's going to be the washcloth one, I believe. Yes, the washcloth one. So a little laid back. It's just red, but hey, it's the goodies that you want, right? Okay. So how this is going to work is I'm going to show my progress on the hat, and you guys tell me how this is working out. Okay. So I started the hat with the striping, and I did the striping with that. You know I'm having a problem with it, right? It's what? Okay, that brim is done. I'm starting on the body. The body is in the peach solid. So there's where that comes in. Okay, so there's my whip. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's the yarns for hats, hats, and more hats for May. You will win both of these colors. You can do whatever you want with them. Oh, and that's that. Now, moving on to washcloths of the month. So, washcloths of the month, this month is the orange, right? Of course it is. It's the orange. What is it? Himalaya denim. Okay, this is thin. It's really thin. So I did the easiest washcloth ever by Grandma, Creative Grandma, and I used H hook, and this is thin, but look how beautiful. Yeah, yep. Beautiful washcloth. And this one, you don't do a border. You don't even do a last row. You just end it where you want. I've got 8-inch square with the H and the Himalaya. Okay, so that's an easy 1-row repeat. And it is the easiest dishcloth by Creative Grandma. So what I did was I made a topper to go with this pattern. So it's this exact pattern on the topper. I didn't do a tutorial for it. This is the towel that you will win if you are the winner for May. You will get 2 skeins of the orange Himalaya. And here's my topper. I put an orange button on it. So I finished it. Ooh, I finished 5 months. Can you guys imagine me actually finishing 5 months? Really? But there's my set all done. Now, here's where we're going to build this up. So the washcloth bag for the final grand prize of the washcloth of the month, you will have had to have a washcloth in every single month of the year, so January through December, to win this prize. So this bag is the red tote bag. It will have the Notions pouch that Cindy made me. It will also have the little, I've got them all in here. It will also have the little stitch marker holder in it. But what it won't have is your choice of stitch marker. So you will be able to choose that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take and put, where are they? I know they were here somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, here they are. The last 2 skeins of the kit, or the package, had 5 in it. The last 2 skeins of the orange Himalaya will go into the grand prize. So we are building this grand prize with some cotton yarns that we've used throughout the months, and that will go in the bag. So the red bag is starting to fill up. Okay? So that's what I wanted to say before I went on to get you a grand prize in the bracket game. So those 2 are. Now I will be doing something very similar with the hats, and more hats for the grand prize. So again, you have to have a hat in every month, and some of you have already missed a month because either you didn't know about it or something. I don't know. But a lot of you have a hat every month. That bag will be decided on. I usually use a handmade bag for that. All right, are you ready to get on with this bracket game? Have I delayed it long enough? All right, here we go. We definitely need some drum rolls today, right? I have in the wheel, the final list of the board game. We have Miss Hope Mahoney. We have Miss Lori Armstrong. We have a Miss Teresa Harp and Miss Frida Caldarelli. And you know what? I love you all. I wish you all could win. But we aren't going to have more than one winner. We will only have one. We talked about it. And next week we'll have a new bracket game. What? Lori's back there. Get on with it. I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Can everybody see the wheel? It's spinning and spinning. Yes, it is. Wow. Where will it stop? Where's it going to stop? This is the yellow yarnable yarn. It is Hope Mahoney. Hope Mahoney is the winner. Way to go, Hope. Thanks, everyone, for playing this. This is so much fun. Hope, is Hope here? I don't know if she is. She might be. You never know. Looking to see. We will be starting a new bracket game next week because you have to have a spot to go in, something to choose when you're doing a challenge like the cuddle along. Okay, I don't see her. Well, that's okay, because when I do this live, you knew it was her when you spun the wheel. What? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Anyway, so when I get done with the live every single week, if I can, I go right to a weekly update on the Facebook page and I put in all the winners for the week. And when I do that, I tag you if I can. If I don't tag you, it's because the internet or the Facebook won't let me tag you. So sometimes it'll tag you and sometimes it doesn't. So Hope will get a tag, I think. Oh. All right. All right. Well, how fun was this? This was a great day. It was a great fun. Okay. So what do I have? I have Hope and I have Victoria. So I need a third item to send out today. And you know what? It's a special day. So Deb, give me a mark. Anyone that's here who has a United States address, please comment below if you would like to win something out of this basket, something out of the pink basket, or this bougie yarn that I pulled out. Now, okay, so yeah, you just saw me have two, didn't you? So I have this beautiful DK Citizens, Yarn Citizens, 50% wool, 50% acrylic, I believe is what it says. And if you want to win that, now's your chance to put it in the comments. 50% wool. Oh, I'm sorry. 50% alpaca. Oh my gosh. Did I pull out a bougie yarn, right? I have two. I have one in the cream and one in the blue. These are a set that I got from something, probably Jimmy Beans, right? So Deb marked the chat. Now's your chance to win this bougie yarn. It is 50% alpaca, 50% wool, and it is a dark blue and a beige. So if Victoria would have picked this, she would have got both. Yeah, she would have. But she didn't. She picked the other one, which is fine. She still got a prize, right? But you can win something out of the brown basket. There's books in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there. And Deb is going to get me a winner, the last winner of the day. It will be the third winner of the day, or, some people won bracket spots. Deb will tell me all of those people's names later, and I will tag them all in the weekly update, and Hope will be in there. I cannot believe that Hope is not here today, because I wanted to know whether or not she was going to pick that yellow yarn. It was killing me. I wanted to know. Darn. I can't. What a fun day. I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day last week. I hope you did. We went, like I said, I went to my daughter's and it was fun. She had potato casserole, like a breakfast thing. And then she had some kind of French toast casserole thing dish. It was really good. And then she had breakfast pizza with bacon and ham and things like that. It was really amazing what she had done. And then my mom made banana nut cupcakes. Oh, well, thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, 200 lives. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Wow. You're celebrating today with your mom? Wow, Denise. That's awesome. That is awesome. I am going to put up the link. If you would like to come up on stage for 5 minutes, you can join me and show me what you're working on. Shout out your channel, whatever, as long as it's fiber content, please. We only got up to 37 people in here today. Wow. That's not that many, but it's not quantity. It's definitely not quantity. It's quality. We got who we need, right? Except for Hope. She's off doing something today. If I can get 37 thumbs up, that'd be great too. But oh well, if I do, I do. Thank you again, Cindy. That I appreciate that. All right. I know Deb's working hard. Thank you, Pandemanium. Thank you. You're new here. Appreciate you. Maddie-O is the winner. Okay, Maddie-O picked a basket prize. Uh-huh. So nobody got the bougie and I get to keep it. No, I'm just saying. It's just so much fun to see how it works out, right? Okay, I'll put those away in just a second. So, Maddie-O, you get something out of the basket. Did you want this basket or that one? The pink one. This one or the pink one? This is fun. See that? We dragged it out even more. It's 8 minutes after. And I also want to know if I am doing another members video this week. I want to see hands up. Shall I do another members video this week or not? Yeah, I'm sure it did too. Ah, thank you. The brown basket. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, Maddie-O, we've got one lone one over here. The second bag is in the middle. Third bag is over here. Fourth bag is over here. So there's 4 bags. They're wrapped. Then we have our pouch from Yarnable, which has goodies in it. We have a bedspread pouch or bedspread book, a knit book, and a knit magazine. So what are we looking at today? Maddie's got her. Okay, so Linda, Panda, Ravini, Kathy Ann. Who else? Oh, thank you, Panda. Now I get it. Beverly, Linda, Frida, Debbie. Okay. All right. Locally raised alpaca yarn. Ooh. So it won't let you be a member? That's why can't you join? I'm confused. That is awesome, Victoria. I really need to get my butt to a regular one. I like alpaca as long as it's blended with something, with the wool. I'm guessing that I like it that way. But sometimes I feel like I'm a little itchy sometimes when I'm using it. But I still use it. Just wash my hands. It's funny how a non-allergenic yarn or animal, rather, would make you itch. I don't know. I hope I didn't miss your answer, Manuel. Oh, number 3. I did. Okay. All right. Okay, so number 3 is 1, 2, 3. That's this one. You want me to open it? I'm going to have to put some things in here. They're getting low. I've got 3 bags in here right now. All right, number 3 was picked. It is this one. Shall I open it? You do get your own choice of stitch marker. And here is the boxes. Do you have a stitch marker that you saw that you liked, Maddie-O? And am I opening the package? Usually she says yes. Okay. All right, let's open it. So it's in Christmas paper, and it still will be in Christmas paper when you get it. Christmas all year round in Christi's closet. That's the motto here. We're going to reach in and pull out this ball. Ooh, what is it? Does anybody know what this is? A flamingo? Oh, do I have one? Yes, I do. All right. She picked a flamingo. And that is this stitch marker right here. It is a lever back. These flamingos were donated by Joanne, I believe. And I made them up into stitch markers with the help of my husband. All right, so what is this? Does anybody know what this is? It is a sock yarn. Yes, it is. It is called Wacky Sacky. It is by Wisdom Yarns. It is a 100-gram donut, I guess. It is a super fine 462 yards of a 50% merino superwash wool and 25 bamboo and 25 nylon. So, you know, you never know what's going to be in that basket either. Yeah. Yes. Congratulations. I'm going to put this little, what is this? Flamingo right on here. Maddie-O. And don't forget, everyone that wins a prize needs to message me and make sure I have the correct address for your item to get to you, because I cannot replace these. I need to make sure. I have no idea how I would get another one. This is the way it is. And if anything ever gets lost, or if something gets sent back to me, that means I've lost money because now I have to send it again. I hope you would all understand that, you know, you would rather have the yarn than the money. I know this. And so that's why I wanted to get to where it's got to go. Right? All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining me today. I hope all of you had a lot of fun on the 200th episode, our live episode. Take care. Take a moment out of each day. Be creative. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.